guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my highlight and contour routine. So today I moisturized with shea butter, and then I primed with e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Lavender, and then I did my concealer or my foundation with LA Girl concealer in bronze, I believe. It'll be in the description bar. So I am going to be highlighting with a concealer from Wet n Wild. I love this concealer so much. It's their like correcting concealer. It's in the color medium, I believe. It'll be in the description bar if the name is wrong, but basically I put this on all the areas that you typically highlight: under the eyes, on the cupid's bow, the chin, my nose, my forehead, and under the cheekbones. And so the way I left that little gap between my nose highlight was to help kind of give some shape to my nose. Sometimes I don't remember to do that, but I do it with my contour. So I mean, sometimes I put it on with a gap, sometimes I don't. It doesn't really make that big of a difference. It's just today I remembered for the video. So I'm blending all of this out with, yes, a damp Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. Oh my goodness, I never used to use damp blenders, but I really do like it now. And when I say damp, I mean like super, like it's damp. It's not like kind of too wet. It's like, the definition of damp. Not too wet, not too dry. I think it just kind of I don't know, I came around to it. You can definitely still use a dry sponge. A sponge is a sponge. When you add water, that's what makes it a beauty blender or a miracle blender, whatever. It's just that I just jumped on the bandwagon, started wetting my sponges, and now I don't do anything else. So yeah, I'm just blending everything out. Careful up around my brows. I do want to say, if you want a tutorial on this look, you know what to do. Go ahead and ask for it. Give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I'm just blending everything out. The highlight under my nose, under my cheekbones here, is going to help everything look pretty sharp. It's optional. You don't have to do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contour my nose with liquid only. This is Chestnut from Ruby Kisses, and I'm just going to be drawing dots down the side of where I highlighted, and you can already kind of see where how my nose is going to be kind of shaped. So then I'm going to take a flat eyeliner brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to kind of start to blend this in. Yeah, basically just blending it in with this. Just so, because I used to do this all together, but I don't think it was really shaping my nose the way I wanted to. So when you do things separate like this and use separate but separate tools, like a separate brush or a separate sponge, I really think it helps create the shape you want. And so then I'm just going in and blending everything in with that same miracle sponge from Real Techniques. And then I believe I add a little more concealer, because sometimes I can add too much dark concealer and the light concealer can kind of get lost. So I'm just adding that back, or the highlight concealer. So I'm going to be setting under my eyes with the NYX, what is this? Studio Finish powder, I believe. This is my favorite powder ever, with a Real Techniques setting brush. I set it right under my eyes just to make sure nothing's creasing and to make sure that area is bright, and that's the only place I put this powder. So after that, I'm going to take my wet or my damp beauty sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm going to be applying my AIRSPUN powder in translucent into all the places that I highlighted, really getting under the eyes. In my first highlighting contour routine, I used Sacha Buttercup powder to do this. I still love Sacha Buttercup powder. It's just that sometimes I just like the translucent powder versus that. I think that this is a really good powder to use. I have a review on this. It's really brown girl friendly, and I'll leave that review linked in my description bar. And so I'm gonna let this bake, and I don't know how long I let this bake because I did my eyes before, maybe like 10 minutes. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you're done. So now, after 10 minutes after baking, I'm going to take a brush and just dust off all this powder. Nothing special at all. And then I'm going to take this Sephora deep, I think it's finishing powder, and a Essentials Beauty loose powder brush, and I'm going to bronze with this. And this is also going to be like my all over powder kind of, because it's just a little bit too dark for me, but it is a good bronzer, a great matte bronzer. So I'm just doing that to sun kiss my skin, just to add a little more warmth back into the face after highlighting and setting everything. Also, this could be done with a shimmery powder if you wanted to. So now I'm going to take this powder from this company called Profusion. I will try to link this exact product that I bought, but it was just their contour and highlight powders, and it came with 3 brushes, and I just depotted them and I put them in my Z palette. This is the darkest shade. It kind of gives off a grayish tone, so it kind of works really nicely as a contour. It kind of adds that shadow, and I will definitely try to find the exact link for this where you can pick this up. I think I bought it at TJ Maxx or Ross or something, and I only paid like $10 maybe for it, and it came with like 6 powders and 3 brushes, and I just depotted them. And then yeah, so I'm using that today. So I definitely will try to find that link for you. I think I paid $10 for it. And Profusion is the company. I can't remember if I said it. And so yeah, I'm just going to contour with powder today because I'm so pale up here in Minnesota and I'm not getting any sun, and it's like I'm too pale for any of my contour colors that are liquid. So instead of buying new ones, I just decided I will just move on to contouring with powder. I used to do this when I first got into makeup, and I really like it. So now I'm going to take another shade from the Profusion. This is just a little lighter, and I'm going to take a brush from the Profusion, a smaller brush, and I'm going to contour my nose over where I contour with the liquid, just to really reinforce that shape that I want. And I'm using a lighter color because the darkest color is a little too dark for my nose, and it's just a little too much, and it kind of looks a little muddy. You want to make sure you connect that, and then you're going to just blend everything out, especially on the nose. You don't want your nose to look too harsh. You don't want your contour to be smacking everybody in the face. And we're just going to blend the rest of our face too, just to make sure everything's nice and blended. And I'm going to take this blush from NYX. I can't remember the name. It's orange. I'll put it in the description bar, of course. Everything will be there. I never not use blush. I love blush. I feel like it just fills in the gaps. So I'm going to take the Milani setting spray with the Wet n Wild highlight with the big fan brush, and I'm going to spray my face first and then set this. Put the highlight on just so it captures the highlight better. And I'm just going to set that right on top. Ooh, do you see that glow? Do you see that glow? Like, yes. I've been picking this up more than my BH Cos and then my Anastasia Beverly Hills glow kit, so I love it. And so yeah, I'm just gonna put that on my nose, a little dot at the front. But that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.